my music up, please. Now you people have an Italian champion to cheer for. I'm still the Pavarotti of hard shots to the body. The Python is going on. That fly Italian guy from SI. How you doing, people? The Big Vito brand coming to you live, baby, live.
Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Sound Bytes. We have Big Vito versus the Black G's overseas. That rhymed. I'm here with Big Vito LaGrasso. We are going to commentate this match. How are you today, Vito?
Doing fine. Here we are doing the dress thing with a guy named Black G's. Here's somebody who came on for the NWE. And he was a guy who was kind of misguided in wrestling, kind of bitter. And he worked with me. First match I watched him work, he kind of beat the hell out of the guy and did every move under the sun. And then when it came down to it, you know, the guy beat him with one move. So I took him aside. I said, listen, you just did all this stuff.
There he is, flexing.
There he is flexing. And there I am dressing. But he did all this stuff, and the guy beat him one move, and he says, you know, he had a bad attitude, and he just, you know, didn't know. So I took him aside, and I said, okay, why don't you wrestle with me? So wrestle with me, he goes, yo, man. He said, that was the easiest match I ever had in my life. So I says, okay, I mean, glad you understand. And he had a new attitude towards wrestling from that day forward. I wrestled him, I think, 5 or 6 more times after that. And, you know, here we are mixing it up. And, I mean, he's a good wrestler. He's a guy who definitely deserved a break in the business. You know, he never really got a true break.
He's still going, though. Today he's in CCW and some other places he still works at. He's a very good character. He's a very funny guy. People always think he's like this angry guy. He is hysterical.
And he's short. He's very short.
He's shorter than me. I've worked with him a lot.
Story about Black G's when we were in the locker room together. And, you know, I hadn't seen him in a while. You know, he owes me protein still. He still owes me 5 things of protein. As you see, he's laying the boots to me right now. He's mad because he still owes it. But, you know, he goes to leave the locker room. So what did I do? I put his stuff on the top shelf of a locker. So this way he had to climb on top of a couple of chairs and a table.
Was that in Philly?
That was in Philly, yeah.
Yeah, I was there for that. That was good.
And here, me and Black G's are going toe-to-toe here. You know, and making a quick little comeback.
I like when he used to go, come on, Vito. Like, he would get all mad at you. Because you mess with the video. Come on, Vito. But he always had a big smile on his face.
And the best thing about this is on the same tour, Black Jesus, you know, he's trying to be a player, trying to be pimp. I said, man, you need to dress a little different. You can't be gangster. Nobody's going to take you different. So what did he do being a pro and talking all this stuff? He falls asleep at the airport. Well, he fell asleep. I stole his bag. All his stuff was all over the airport. You talk about repacking on the fly to catch a flight. The greatest thing ever. Moral of the story, don't ever fall asleep with your bag open around wrestlers.
Why does he even like you? I can't even figure out why he even likes you.
No, but
he
something
does,
good. Yeah, but here, you know, but you know what? He wound up having a good attitude. Me and him became friends. And, you know, when you try to help people in the business and you go and do these things and you make somebody in the business, you know, even though, you know, he might not be, you know, as acclaimed as he wanted to be, you know, sometimes you don't have to. It just takes that one guy who's got experience to help you out and put you over the top.
He did work for TNA for a little while. He was like Rashad something, remember?
Yeah, but they really didn't give him a full chance.
No, and he should have a full chance. He would be perfect for 205 Live.
No, he definitely would.
Because he is a very sound worker. He's got good personality, good character. When he's in there working, he has a good attitude.
No.
Oh, look at this wrestle.
Yeah, wrestle. You know, guys, this wasn't one of my best dresses. This is, you know, one of my travel dresses. But it worked for what it was.
You're commenting on your dress?
Yeah, it was, you know, I got it like that. Here you go to snap suplex by G's. You know, another kick out of 2. You know, and here he is, you know, this is what you do when you work with somebody. You're making them believe they can kick your ass. You're making people, pay attention to the match. It's a good match. Shows his aggressiveness. Shows he's on top. You know what I mean? And he was a good follower and a good listener, and somebody who gained some knowledge on this tour. And I think that's more than what you could pay for in any school and any payday you can get when you get free knowledge from the vet. A lot of guys in the business did it for me on the indies, like Demolition Axe, the Honky Tonk Man, Cousin Luke, Jimmy Snuka. So, I mean, you're talking about guys that wrestled on a regular basis. Jimmy Powers, S.D. Jones.
It's called sitting under the learning tree. A lot of people should grab a sandwich and sit under the learning tree a little bit.
A lot of guys don't like to take direction, but, like, you know what it is, too, is like when you tell them, and, I mean, here he is going full offense, and he's got a bunch of stuff going on. He's believable. But a lot of guys don't want to take that. And then when they wait about 5, 6, 7 years, they says, "Oh man, I should have listened to you." So what did you do? You wasted 5, 6, 7 years of your career because you didn't want to listen. And then you found out I was right. Maybe listen to the guys who have the experience and listen to the guys who really know what they're doing.
And you should listen to more than one person too, because you learn. This is what Dusty Rhodes told me. You learn something from everybody you encounter in the wrestling business, good, bad, or indifferent. You learn
There's a
something.
mafia kick for the comeback right there.
Uh-oh.
And
come on, G's.
We
Get
have
up.
the double down. I know somebody's a Black G's fan in the house, but...
Do you know what the first thing he ever said to me was?
What?
Yo, you drink Hennessy?
I just don't like to go there. I try and stay away.
Yeah.
I said, I drink anything.
Must be a hood beer.
You don't know about Hennessy? Can you walk around wearing a Thug Life hat? I'm disappointed in you.
All right, here we go. I think we're going to go for
A punch to the head. Holy crap.
shot for shot.
It's just resulted to a slugfest now. This is what Vito's...
And I think we're starting to come back now. Here we go.
Oh, big clothesline.
Bump and feed from Black G's. Believe that here comes a backdrop.
Up and over.
Good backdrop there by the G's man. Okay.
The G's man.
The G's man.
G's and rice. Oh, here we go. You
Oh,
love
yeah,
to
the
dance.
Signature move right here. Stole it from Hogan. Leg drop.
Here we go. We're taking it
1,
home.
2, and a kick out there.
No.
And I got to tell you, this was a good match. He worked the dress. He paid attention to the dress. And the big thing when you work with a gimmick is to, put the guy's gimmick over. This way the people know what's going on. I think this is called a Ghetto Blaster. And I think that was from one of the Dudley boys. What was the small one called?
Spike Dudley.
Spike Dudley. That was a Spike Dudley move. And it was a good move for G's to do at the time.
Ghetto Blaster was Bad News Brown did a Ghetto Blaster. So,
Luthez press.
Luthez dress.
Luthez dress. There it is. I think we're going to take it home now.
We're doing a lot of little rump shaking and twerking over here.
It's part of my thing. Swinging DDT. And there you have it, folks. 1, 2, 3.
Right.
There you have it, folks. Another Sound Bites by the Big Vito brand. Thank you for listening. Hope you enjoyed it.
It's Christmas time. Make sure to check out collarandelbow.com. They have signature Big Vito t-shirts. Use the code Big Vito and get 10% off your order.